From the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, powered by KSAM Sports, welcome to today's presentation of Huntsville High School Hornet Baseball. It's time for the Hornets Baseball pregame show. So let's send you down to the diamond with color analyst BJ McMichael and the voice of Hornets Baseball, Collin Neill.
And a pleasant good evening to you, ladies and gentlemen. We are out here at Cape Bar Ross Field here in Huntsville, Texas, where the Huntsville Hornets will be taking on the Lufkin Panthers. Big matchup as the Huntsville Hornets came out victorious in their district opener against the Porter Spartans their last time out. But they're going up against the defending District 16 of 5A Region 2 champions in the Lufkin Panthers, and they'd like to start 2-0. Hello, everyone. Collin Neill. BJ McMichael cannot join me here tonight as his daughter is playing for Huntsville Lady Hornets soccer. Can't exactly remember where, but BJ, if you are listening, hopefully the Lady Hornets can pull out the victory. So it's just me tonight, folks. Hopefully y'all can tune in for along the ride. Wherever you are tuning in, be sure you put it down in the comments below where you're listening from during this broadcast. First off, with the Huntsville Hornets, let's get it going here, ladies and gentlemen. Their last time out won their district opener against the Porter Spartans 2-1, but it was a hard-fought win, and some things just had to go their way. A little luck, perhaps. The Hornets were facing Alabama commit Zane Adams and only garnered one hit on a couple of walks and no runs. They were down 1-0 heading to the top of the 7th inning. And the reason why the Hornets were in that game, it was pitcher Luke Durham. He threw an absolute gem, going 5 in the 3rd innings, striking out 6, walking 4, only giving up the 1 earned run overall. But he could not finish the 6th inning rather. So sophomore Colton Gilbert, a newcomer to the varsity team this year, had to come in and clean up the mess. Got 2 straight outs with 5 in the 3rd inning that Durham went and finished up that 6th inning. Again, cleaning up the rest of the mess, and then the Hornets went to the top of the 7th rather, down 1-0, and then with 1 out, Noah Hunt hit an infield single, then reached on second on a throwing error on that infield single. After a strikeout that got the Hornets down to 2 outs, Collin Sanders sent a ball to deep right field where, you could judge it. It was either a triple or a drop ball. Apparently hit the right fielder's mitt, but either way, it scored the pinch runner that came in for Nolan Hunt in Miles Howell, and that tied the game 1-0, and it sent Sanders all the way to 3rd. Then Colton Gilbert stepped up to the plate and sent a lazy fly ball to left field that was catchable 100% of the time, but it was dropped after the center fielder for Porter crossed the right fielder, basically taking over that role, but dropped it, and Sanders went across home plate to score. And then after that, the bottom of the 7th came. Colton Gilbert, after giving up a leadoff single, shut down the Spartans the rest of the way to improve to 1-0 for the Huntsville Hornets. And that is how they started off the season, the district play. Looking at Lufkin, they are 0-1 to begin district play. They went down against the Nacogdoches Dragons 4-1 on the same night that the Huntsville Hornets played on. Last year, though, Lufkin did finish first in District 16 5A Region 2. They went all the way to the regional semifinals before they eventually got swept by Wakeland. They did sweep the season series last year against the Huntsville Hornets 3-0. They did face Huntsville on March 3rd in the Lufkin tournament, where Huntsville eventually lost 6-5. Lufkin are 2-7 in the all-time series. The Hornets have not won a game against the Panthers in nearly 2 years. So the Hornets are trying to change that tonight and start district play 2-0. We're going to step aside and take a break. When we come back, I had a chance to catch up with head coach Justin Jennings of Huntsville Hornet Baseball. Don't go away, folks. That interview is coming up shortly. From the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, you're listening and watching Huntsville Hornet Baseball wherever you are on KSAM Sports.
Affordable Plumbing Incorporated in Huntsville is a proud supporter of Hornets softball and baseball. Family owned and operated since 2000, Affordable Plumbing serves the plumbing needs of Huntsville, New Waverly, Trinity, and other surrounding areas. The company is backed by years and years of experience and strives to support the community in a courteous and professional manner for all your plumbing needs. Call them at 936-291-7886. Again, that's Affordable Plumbing at 936-291-7886. Sting 'em, Hornets!
Welcome back to the pregame show. Collin Neill alongside head coach Justin Jennings of Huntsville Hornet Baseball. Coach, what are your thoughts going into this matchup against the Lufkin Panthers?
Big one. Got an opportunity to go to 2-0 in district against two good clubs, two teams that were predicted to finish in the top 4. Kids are ready to go. It's spring break, so that's always tough because you're just not sure how they're going to be, where their heads are going to be at, and whatnot. But I think they're ready to go. They're excited. They were excited today when we brought them in, and practiced good yesterday. And it should be fun tonight. It'll be a good one.
Couple wins, couple ties in the tournament over these past couple of days. How did you feel about your team's performance in that?
We played pretty well. We should have went 3-0. We had a 5-1 lead to Melissa in the last inning. Gave up 4 in the last inning. Walked 4. Same thing with Denison, had a 7-4 lead in the last inning, last half, and gave up 3 runs. It's 2 ties. So really 3 ball games that we were in control of from start until the last 3 outs. Kind of gave the one away to Melissa. Like I said, we had 4 walks in that half, and then Denison, they just hit some balls, and we were pretty thin on pitching, but it is what it is. So overall, we played well. We just, we didn't come away with 2 ties instead of being 3-0. We should have been 3-0, but overall, we played well, played good defense, pitched well with the exception of those 2 last halves.
Going back to Porter, last Tuesday, y'all once again, I'm sure you heard it a lot, a 2-1 victory over Porter Spartans. Y'all hitting was obviously a struggle. What are you and the big guys been working on to get out there and possibly hit a lot more than just a couple of them?
We've got it's no secret to anybody around the club, but we've got some guys that are struggling a little bit. Offensively, we've kind of struggled throughout the season, really. But we've been able to manufacture enough runs to win some ball games, and that's kind of the key right now at this point. Just manufacture some runs and just do whatever we got to do to get some in. And we've been able to put pressure on defenses and kind of press the envelope a little bit, and it's kind of worked in our favor a little bit. But offensively, we definitely need to get better. We know we're pretty familiar with the guy we'll see tonight, as they're pretty familiar with Luke as well. So we're just going to have to grind out some ABs, put some balls in play. They've struggled a little bit late defensively, so putting balls in play tonight will be more important, more so important than it is normally. So that'll be big for us.
What about your thoughts on y'all's defense? Last time out against Porter was actually pretty. It was a little touchy at times, but then they got better, especially with the freshman catcher Noah Nieto out there. Y'all made a couple big plays in that. in that bottom of the 7th inning with Collin Sanders fielding that ball, throwing on to second, and then being smart at the end. You looking more of the same, or what are some things you want them to improve on?
Yeah, defensively we've been pretty solid all year. We've had some lapses here and there, but I mean, errors are part of the game. Errors are going to happen. We just need to minimize. We don't need to make more than one error in an inning. And we don't need to compound an error by walking the next guy or something like that. Those things are what's important. Errors are going to happen. We just got to make sure we minimize after the fact. And overall, we've played pretty well defensively, and I don't foresee anything being any different tonight.
All right, Coach, before I let you go, what are your keys to tonight's game against Lufkin to go to 2-0 in district?
We got to get our big guns got to do what he does. He's pitched well for us this year, and he's got to continue to do that. He's got those strikes. We can't lose command of the fastball. The breaking stuff is usually there, but we have to be able to command the fastball on both sides of the plate, and then we got to put balls in play. That's going to be very, very important. Their guy's pretty good. He's an up-80s guy with 3 pitches. Good quality arm, one of the best ones in this district. So we'll have to do a good job putting balls in play. So we just need to pitch like we have been and play defense like we have been, and then be able to press the envelope and put some pressure on them defensively.
All right, Coach. Thank you as always.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
That was head coach Justin Jennings of Huntsville Hornet Baseball. When we come back, we'll have your starting lineups. Don't go away, folks. First pitch is just moments away. From the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, this is KSAM Sports.
Hello, I'm Greg Smith, and I'm proud to be the owner of Huntsville and Walker County's premier funeral home, Sam Houston Memorial. What makes us the premier funeral home? The reasons are simple. Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home has the premier facilities in the area, and our directors and staff are top of the line, offering premier care for you and your loved ones in their time of need. Locally owned and family managed for 2 decades, it's our family's honor to serve yours. Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, your hometown experts at celebrating life.
Back here at Cape Bar Ross Field, your starting lineups goes as is. First for the visiting Lufkin Panthers, leading off will be number 16. Sorry about that, folks. Don't know exactly what that was, but leading off will be number 16, the junior Cooper Knight. Right behind him at the 2 spot will be number 13, designated hitting tonight will be Chip Buchanan, the senior. At the 3rd spot will be number 15, Mark Ricania. He's playing at first base tonight, the senior as well. In the cleanup spot at number 8, Charlie Deaton. He'll be at 3rd tonight. Deaton is the senior as well. A lot of seniors in this lineup. It's going to be a pretty big factor going into this one. Batting in 5th spot will be number 6, Caleb Hillis. He'll be pitching tonight as well, the junior, the right-handed pitcher. One to keep an eye on. And that batting at the 6th spot will be number 3, Kenan Bearden. He'll be in right field, the senior. At the 7th spot will be number 10, Jaden Grigson. He'll be doing the catching tonight, also the senior. At the 8th spot will be Colby Kovar wearing number 11, the senior playing at left field. And finally, at the 9th spot will be Austin Lindsay, number 7, the junior. He'll be at second base. Dean Moss will be at center field tonight. He'll not be batting. Then finally, for your Huntsville Hornets, it goes as is. Batting in leadoff will be number 7, the DH, Gage Doris. Number 33 at the 2 spot, the center fielder, Cooper Molness. Then Lucas Batten will be batting in left field, wearing number 1 at the 3rd spot. Number 28 at the cleanup spot will be Brian Parker Jr. playing first base tonight. Collin Sanders wearing number 2 will be at the 3rd base hole. And starting right behind him, number 9, Nolan Hunt. He'll be at second base tonight. Luke Dern, the pitcher tonight for the Huntsville Hornets, wearing number 11. He'll be batting in the 7th spot. Austin Taylor at the 8th spot, wearing number 8. He'll be in right field. And then finally, excuse me, folks. It's a little cold out here with all this wind. Holden Langley will be at the shortstop position. He'll be batting in the 9th spot. And Noah Nieto will be at catcher just for defensive purposes. Again, your starting pitcher tonight will be Luke Durham on the night for the Huntsville Hornets. We are just about a couple minutes away, ladies and gentlemen, about 2 minutes away. Thank you for joining the pregame show, but don't go away because first pitch is coming up next. From the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, powered by KSAM Sports, you're watching Huntsville Hornet Baseball.
This has been the Hornets Baseball pregame show. Get ready, Hornet Nation. First pitch is next.
Hi, I'm Reagan Cooksey, and I have a thought I want to share with you. Are you listening? There's a sweet spot in a baseball game when a runner rounds third heading for home. There's a look of confidence on their face, a big smile as the runner heads for the plate. There'll be no sliding necessary for this one. No need to get down and dirty. The ball is over the fence, out of the park. It's a home run. Home is a given reward. All the runner has to do is cross the plate. Did you know you can live your life in such joy and anticipation? In life, you can hit a home run. You can live your life rounding third headed for home. The home run is knowing Jesus. If you do, He'll get you safely home. I'm Reagan Cooksey, pastor of Northside Baptist Church. Are you listening? Northside Baptist Church is a vibrant, growing body of believers located at 1207 FM 980 in Huntsville, Texas. Check us out at northside-baptist.org. Northside Baptist Church, going people in Christ to reach people for Christ.
Texpress Urgent Care Clinic in Huntsville would like to help keep your family and friends safe and prevent the spread of viruses. They're a walk-in clinic and offer quick, efficient flu and strep treatment. Texpress Urgent Care Clinic in Huntsville, located at 193 I-45 South. They offer a variety of procedures, open 7 days a week. Check their website at texpressurgentcare.com and visit them on Facebook. That's Texpress Urgent Care Clinic near Bahama Bucks and Buffalo Wild Wings in Huntsville.
The following is a KSAM Sports presentation on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network. Ladies and gentlemen, it's springtime in East Texas, so you know what that means. It's time once again for Huntsville High School Hornets Baseball. Now let's send you down to the diamond and join your Hornets Baseball broadcast team. Here's Collin, Neill, and BJ McMichael.
And a pleasant good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Second game of District 16 5A Region 2 play for the Huntsville Hornets as they face off against the Lufkin Panthers. If you're just tuning in, Collin, Neill, BJ McMichael can't make it out tonight as he has to attend his daughter's game for the Huntsville Lady Hornets soccer team. So, BJ, once again, if you are listening, hopefully the Lady Hornets can pull out a win. Starting pitcher for the Huntsville Hornets will be number 11, the senior right-handed pitcher, Luke Durham. Durham had an impressive outing against the Porter Spartans, going 5 1/3 innings pitch, 6 strikeouts, allowing 4 walks and a couple of hits, 1 earned run. Did not get the decision, but nonetheless, a lot of people will say he is the reason why the Hornets were still in that game. Again, the Hornets coming out victorious against the Porter Spartans. 2-1 rather. So let's see if the Hornets can continue their winning ways here tonight in district play against the defending District 16 champions, the Lufkin Panthers.
Leading off for the Lufkin Panthers, the shortstop, number 16, Cooper Knight.
Cooper Knight will get things going here for Lufkin. First pitch shows bunt. That's fouled straight back to the netting, and that is how the ball game gets underway. Knight, the lefty, going up against the righty in Durham. Noah Nieto, the freshman, doing the catching. 0-1, outside, high and away for ball 1. Nice, cool evening, but the temperatures will start to dip down. The winds coming from left field to right field. 1-1, high and away again for ball 2. Luke looking to try to build off of that success he had against Porter. Did not pitch at all during the tournament. Head coach Justin Jennings just wanted to say him. 2-1 in there for a strike. Count evens up at 2-2. Knight showing bunt. He'll probably pull back. He does. Pitch. Swing. Foul. Straight back to the netting. Count stays 2-2. Knight, the junior, playing shortstop tonight. He can also pitch. Bats lefty. Throws righty. Time is called by the batter. Again, if you're just tuning in, we're at the top of the first. Collin, Neill here calling Huntsville Hornet Baseball. 2-2. Swing. That's a pop-up on. Look, it's going to left field. In on it, though, is the left fielder, and he makes the catch. That was Lucas Patton, and now it'll be out number 1.
The designated hitter, number 13, Chip Buchanan.
Up second for the Panthers will be Chip Buchanan. DHing today for the Panthers. First pitch from Durham is high for ball 1. Buchanan, the senior, he's DHing as that next pitch is high and in for ball 2. He plays outfield, but he can also play shortstop. Second base, rather. (2-0). Inside again for ball 3. Three straight balls after getting that first out of the inning for Durham. And like head coach Justin Jennings says, as long as he finds that strike zone, it's going to be a good night for him. 3-0. Just outside for ball 4. And Buchanan reaches first on a walk.
First baseman, number 15, Mark Raquinha.
Rakinia now steps up with a runner on first and Buchanan after the walk. The senior playing at first today. He can also play third base and also pitch. Durham's first pitch outside in the other batter's box for ball 1. And freshman catcher Noah Nieto will go out there to talk to Durham. Sanders is out there to talk to him as well. While we have the time for that, let's go over the defensive alignments for the Hornets. You got Durham at pitching, Nieto catching. Brian Parker Jr. is at first. Nolan Hunt's at second. Holden Langley's at short. Collin Sanders is at third. Lucas Batten is at left field. Cooper Molness is at center field. And Austin Taylor is at right field. Currently 1-0. Runner on first with 1 out. Pitch is in there for a strike after throwing 5 straight balls. Durham finds the strike zone. Now it's 1-1. Buchanan doesn't have a big lead at first. Still waiting, and the umpire calls time. Call time on the batter. Ricania is another senior. A lot of seniors in this lineup for the Lufkin Panthers. Pick off not in time. Ricania steps back in. Lefty pitch. Breaking pitch is low, but blocked by Nieto. Kept it in front of him. Count runs, though, to 2-1. Nieto, the only freshman on Huntsville's varsity, has done the majority of the catching. Time is called by the umpire. And there's going to be a balk, actually, so they'll send Buchanan at second with 1 out. Count still 2-1. We have 1 out. Durham trying to work his way out of an early jam. Buchanan, the lefty, working against Durham. Wind's blowing from left field to right field. Durham looks back at second. Looks back again. The pitch. High for ball 3. Count runs up to 3-1 now. On deck for the Lufkin Panthers will be Charlie Deaton. (3-1). Breaking pitch in there for a strike. Beautiful pitch. Count runs full. Durham looks back. 3-2. Swing. That's a fly ball to left field, and it will go foul. Big battle early on for Durham right here. Durham steps back on the pitcher's play on the mound. Durham sets, readies. Buchanan at second, 3-2. Breaking pitch is just too high for ball 4. It's a full count walk for Kenya. And now runners will be on first and second with 1 out.
Second baseman, number 8, Charlie Deaton.
Starting third baseman for the Panthers, Charlie Deaton steps in, the right-handed hitter. Durham looking to work his way out of this one. First pitch is swung on and missed. It gets past Nieto. Runners will advance a base. That'll go down as a pass ball. Mound visit here for Nieto, and done very quickly. Again, runners on second and third. There's only one out. It's 0-1 currently after Deaton swung and missed, but it was a pass ball by Nieto that allowed the runners to advance a base. Durham sets from the stretch. 0-1. Curveball just a bit low. Deaton thought about it, but decided not to swing. Count evens up to 1-1. Durham's looking in. 1-1. Fastball in there for a strike. Count evens up 1-2. Good spot on the outside corner. Strikeout for Durham be really big. Got a good crowd on hand tonight, as it is the district home opener for Huntsville baseball. 1-2. Swing and a miss. High fastball blown right by Deaton. That is out number 2.
The pitcher number 6, Caleb Hillis.
Starting pitcher for the Panthers now steps in, Peyton Hillis. Junior waits. First pitch is a nice breaking pitch on the inside part of the plate, 0-1. Durham had that curveball working for him against the Spartans last Tuesday. Got a lot of called strikes looking and strikeouts looking. 0-1. Fly ball to left field. Back on it is Batten. He gets under it. No, but it was a pop-up actually. And the shortstop in Langley makes the catch, and Durham gets out of the jam. No runs on no hits, no errors. 2 runners left on base. We're going to step aside for a bit. When we come back, 1, 2, and 3 are up for the Hornets in the bottom of the first. From the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, this is KSAM Sports.
I'm Greg Smith, and am proud to be the owner of Huntsville and Walker County's premier funeral home, Sam Houston Memorial. What makes us the premier funeral home? The reasons are simple. Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home has the premier for offering premier care for you and your loved ones in their time of need. Locally owned and family managed for 2 decades, it's our family's honor to serve yours. Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, your hometown experts at celebrating life.
Back here in Huntsville, Texas at Cape Bar Ross Field, district opener for the Huntsville Hornets. Starting pitcher for the Lufkin Panthers will be number 6, Caleb Hillis, the junior right-handed pitcher who throws in the high 80s, has 3 different pitches, as head coach Justin Jennings talked about in the pregame. Tall kid, too. Might be at least 6'3", if my eyes can serve me well. But it is getting dark out a little bit. Couldn't read that fly ball, so with those cloudy skies getting dark, about to get dark here in Huntsville, Texas. Winds are blowing, temperatures are dipping down as we're about to get underway. Gage Doris will now step in to lead off for the Huntsville Hornets. Another newcomer. A newcomer overall. Gage Doris went hitless his last time out. Looking to change that here to get something going here for district play. Hillis waiting, sets ready, so he'll be working from the windup. The righty pitches to Doris. Swing, foul ball, almost going over the netting. Count runs 0-1. Working quickly, outside for ball 1. We'll get to the defensive alignments for Lufkin in just a moment. 1-1. Swing and a miss. 1-2. Working quickly again. 1-2. Swing and a miss. Changeup dies down to the dirt, and Doris is sat down swinging.
Now batting for the Hornets, the center fielder, number 33.
That's now
Cooper Molness.
1 out for the Hornets in the bottom of the first. Cooper Molness will now step in. Starting at center field tonight. First pitch swung on. It's a ground ball. Will go foul down the third base line. Count goes 0-1. Well, on the offensive side, he struggled a bit against Porter. He has not been struggling in the field whatsoever. He's been really good at center field. 0-1. Fastball's in there for a strike on the outside part of the plate. 0-2. Hillis working 0-2. Swing and a miss. Breaking pitch dives to the outside to the other batter's box. Start on the first to complete the out, and that's 2 outs.
Now batting for the Hornets, the left fielder, number 1, Jackson Batten.
Jackson Batten steps in. Lefty working against the righty and Hillis. Pitch. Swing and a miss. Fastball blown right by him, 0-1. Batten starting at left field tonight, 0-1. Pitch is high and away for ball 1. One. Fastball in there for a strike, upper part of the zone, 1-2. Huntsville trying to get some early firepower, but they got to really work against Hillis, who's throwing really good right now. 1-2 pitch is outside, count evens up to 2-2. Defensive alignment goes as is. Grigson is catching. Hillis is pitching as that 2-2 pitch comes in. Swing, that's a ground ball, and it's eaten up by the third baseman in Deaton. Let's see what they scored that as. For that, they'll go down as an E5 on Deaton. So Batten will reach first.
Now batting for the Hornets, the first baseman, number 28, Brian Parker Jr.
I'll send the cleanup man, Brian Parker Jr. in as Hillis gets a new ball. But your outfield alignments go like this for Lufkin. Hillis pitching, Grigson at catcher, Ricania at first, Lindsay at second, Knight at short, Deaton at third, Kovar in left field, Moss in center field, and Bearden at right field. First pitch, swing, foul. And that's Batten at first after reaching on the error at third. Brian Parker Jr. trying to work his way to get that runner, to get that first run potentially. Throw back is not in time. Sophomore trying to get something going here. 0-1. Inside for ball 1. Good eye there by Parker Jr. Batten having a huge lead against the righty. Throws back to first, not in time. Batten possibly going to test the arm of Grigson. Pitch, and Batten goes. Pitch is high and away, and that throw is offline. Way offline. That almost went to center field if not for Lindsey, the second baseman. If he didn't get in front of that, that was going all the way to center field and would have been another base for Batten. So Batten reaches second now on a stolen base. That ball was high, so it's now 2-1 with a runner on second. Hillis pitches, swing, popped up in foul territory down the third baseline, and Deaton catches it, and that'll do it for the Hornets. They get no runs on no hits. One error committed by the Lufkin Panthers. They leave one runner on base. Second inning about to get underway here. We'll step aside for a bit. When we come back, we'll have that from the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network. This is Huntsville Hornet Baseball, powered by KSAM Sports.
Urgent Care Clinic in Huntsville would like to help keep your family and friends safe and prevent the spread of viruses. They're a walk-in clinic and offer quick, efficient flu and strep treatment. Texpress Urgent Care Clinic in Huntsville, located at 193 I-45 South. They offer a variety of procedures, open 7 days a week. Check their website at texpressurgentcare.com and visit them on Facebook. That's Texpress Urgent Care Clinic near Bahama Bucks and Buffalo Wild Wings in Huntsville.
Affordable Plumbing Incorporated in Huntsville is a proud supporter of Hornet softball and baseball. Family owned and operated since 2000, Affordable Plumbing serves the plumbing needs of Huntsville, New Waverly, Trinity, and other surrounding areas. The company is backed by years and years of experience and strives to support the community in a courteous and professional manner for all your plumbing needs. Call them at 936-291-7886. Again, that's Affordable Plumbing at 936-291-7886. Sting 'em, Hornets!
Back at Kate Bar Ross Field in Huntsville, Texas. Cloudy night, sun is setting, but a good time for some high school baseball. First pitch from Durham is a strike across the plate to the leadoff hitter for the second inning in Bearden. Not to be confused with Kenan Bearden. 1-0-1. Swing, that is a liner to right center field. Molness is in on it though, and he'll make the catch. That's one out for the Panthers in the top of the second.
The catcher number 10, Jaden Grigson.
They'll send the starting catcher, Jaden Grigson, out there for the Panthers, the senior. Had a good game last time out against the Nacogdoches Dragons. First pitch, just fastball in there for a called strike, 0-1. But Grigson went 2 for 2, including a triple, scored the only run, or rather hit in the only run last time out for Lufkin. 0-1 pitch, curveball, that's foul. That curveball is looking good once again tonight for Durham. And it's one out, top of the second. Durham working against Grigson. Wind blowing. 0-2. Just a bit low and outside. Good location, though. Count goes to 1-2. One-two. Swing, that is a golf shot foul down the first base line. Count still remains 1-2. Durham working from the stretch. 1-2. Low for ball two. Count evens up. Two. Swing, ground ball. That'll go to Sanders at third, and he'll try to throw it on the first, and he gets it in time for the second out of the top of the second.
Left fielder number 11, Colby Kovar.
Colby Kovar now steps in, starting a left fielder tonight for Lufkin. senior. First pitch in there for a strike, 0-1. Durham working again from the stretch. 0-1. Breaking pitch is low and inside. Count evens up to 1-1. Wind still going at a consistent rate, going again from left field to right field. See if it affects the outfielders tonight. 1-1. Low once again for ball 2. Got Lufkin fans that travel down here about an hour and a half, nearly 2 hours from Huntsville, making the drive out here. Hornets also came as well. It's very packed here. 2-1 pitch is fouled straight back to the netting. On deck is Austin Lindsay. 2-2 with 2 outs at the top of the second. Durham pitches. Called strike 3 on the outside part of the plate with the curveball. And that'll do it. After a rough first inning, Durham goes 1-2-3 against the Lufkin Panthers. We're not going to step aside again, and we have the second inning coming up next with Sanders, Hunt, and Durham due up at the bottom of the second. From the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, this is Huntsville Hornet Baseball here on KSAM Sports.
Hi, I'm Reagan Cooksey, and I have a thought I want to share with you. Are you listening? There's a sweet spot in a baseball game when a runner rounds third heading for home. There's a look of confidence on their face, a big smile as the runner heads for the plate. There'll be no sliding necessary for this one. No need to get down and dirty. The ball is over the fence, out of the park. It's a home run. Home is a given reward. All the runner has to do is cross the plate. Did you know you can live your life in such joy and anticipation? In life, you can hit a home run. You can live your life rounding third headed for home. The home run is knowing Jesus. If you do, he'll get you safely home. I'm Reagan Cooksey, pastor of Northside Baptist Church. Are you listening? Northside Baptist Church is a vibrant, growing body of believers located at 1207 FM 980 in Huntsville, Texas. Check us out at northside-baptist.org. Northside Baptist Church, going people in Christ to reach people for Christ.
Collin Sanders now steps in. Still 0-0. Huntsville Hornets taking on the Lufkin Panthers here at home. First pitch is low for ball 1 from Hillis. One-0. Foul. Bounce all over the place, so 1-1. A little bit of a mound visit going on here. Don't know exactly what's going on. But we got to pause in the action. Just want to tell you all, if you want to buy tickets for the next Huntsville Hornets ball game or for schedule information for all Huntsville high school sports and more, be sure to visit hornetnation.org for details. Everything's set to go. 1-1 to Sanders. Outside in the other batter's box for ball 2. Working quickly, foul once again. Count evens up 2-2. Next pitch, called strike 3. Delay call by the home plate umpire, and Sanders is sat down looking.
Now batting for the Hornets, the second baseman, number 9, Nolan Hunt.
Nolan Hunt steps in. The junior catcher slash infielder. Pitch. Swing, foul. A little bit of a, looks like a bit of a two-seamer right there, 0-1. That fastball from Hillis definitely has some movement. That's probably troubling the Huntsville Hornet hitters as of now. 0-1. Breaking pitch is fouled to the other baseball field. Count goes 0-2. Hillis working against Hunt. Breaking pitch is swung on and missed. Tag applied by the catcher in Grigson, and that's out number 2.
Batting for the Hornets, pitcher number 11, Luke Durham.
Starting pitcher against starting pitcher now. Hillis will work against Luke Durham. First pitch, outside for ball 1. Durham was hitless his last time out in district play against Porter. 1-0. Swing. He really took a cut on that one. Pulled it. Foul. 1-1. Ooh, that was almost to his face, and he somehow turned on that one. 1-1 with 2 outs. Curveball swung on and missed. That pitch is also working for Hillis on the night. Maybe a bit of a slider. Hornets so far not being able to hold off of that pitch. 1-2. Ground ball, short hop to catcher. Grigson throws on the first for the third and final out. Well, the Panthers go 1, 2, and 3 at the top of the second. The Huntsville Hornets go 1, 2, and 3 at the bottom of the second. Third inning about to get underway here. We're going to step aside for a bit. When we come back, we'll have that. From the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, this is Huntsville Hornet Baseball here, powered by KSAM Sports.
Hello, I'm Greg Smith, and am proud to be the owner of Huntsville and Walker County's premier funeral home, Sam Houston Memorial. What makes us the premier funeral home? The reasons are simple. Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home has the premier facilities in the area, and our directors and staff are top of the line, offering premier care for you and your loved ones in their time of need. Locally owned and family managed for 2 decades, it's our family's honor to serve yours. Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, your hometown experts at celebrating life.
Welcome back to Huntsville, Texas at Cape Bar Ross Field. Top of the third about to get underway with Lindsay, Knight, and Buchanan due up, the 9-1 and 2 hitters. While we still got some time, I want to thank some more of our wonderful sponsors. Affordable Plumbing Incorporated, family owned and operated since 2000, supporting Walker County and surrounding counties. And of course, Northside Baptist Church, growing people in Christ to reach people for Christ. Starting second baseman Austin Lindsay will step in now, the 9-hole hitter for the Panthers. As the home plate umpire, it looks like he has a thing with some catching equipment. That's brought back into the dugout. Pitch. Just a bit inside, maybe a bit too high as well for ball 1. Well, high and in that time very clearly, 2-0. Wind's starting to pick up a little bit, staying consistent though. Temperature is expected to dip down as the night goes on. 2-0 pitch is low against Lindsay for ball 3. On deck is the leadoff hitter for the Panthers in Cooper Knight. 3-0. In there for a called strike, 3-1. Lindsay thought that may have been ball 4, but the home plate umpire liked the location on that one. 3-1. Outside in the other batter's box for ball 4, and Lindsay, the 9-hole hitter, will head to first on a walk.
Shortstop number 16, Cooper Knight.
The leadoff spot hitter, Cooper Knight, steps back in. Flew out to left field his last time out. Shows bunt, now go foul again. Pretty much the same as the at-bat from last time out back in the first inning. Showed bunt on the first pitch and fouled it off. Trying to move Lindsay, the runner at first, to second. Durham working from the stretch. Runner on first is Lindsay. Time is called. Called by the batter. Pickoff throw to first is not in time. Showing bunt is Knight. Pitch. High for ball one. Lindsay pulled that back just in time. No outs so far in this top of the third. Time is called once again by Cooper Knight. Durham looks in, 1-1. Outside, high and away for ball two. Sanders, the third baseman for Huntsville, playing in on the grass. Knight showing bunt once again. Pitch swung on. That's a fly ball to the right center field. Molness is in on it, though, and he'll make the catch for out number one.
Designated hitter number 13, Chip Buchanan.
Designated hitter Chip Buchanan now steps in. He walked his last time out, went all the way to third on a balk and then a passed ball. And that was part of that early jam that Durham was in at first. First pitch is, it did it not hit him. Buchanan thought it did, so it'll be ball one instead. Didn't sound like it. I didn't hear two different sounds. Guess you just try to play it off. Some good acting. He got me, I will say that. So it's 1-0 with one out. Austin Lindsay's on first after walking. 1-0. Fastball is way too high for ball two. That's the part of Durham's play, trying to locate that fastball. He doesn't throw necessarily hard, but if he's on his game, he can locate that fastball pretty easily and then come at you with that breaking ball. 2-0. Foul. Buchanan steps back in. Runner on first again is Lindsay with one out. Pickoff throw to first. No tag. It's going to be applied. Durham just trying to keep Lindsay where he's at. Langley is playing on the grass just a bit. 2-1 pitch is high, and that's going to be a wild pitch that gets past Nieto. Lindsay moves on to second. Count is now 3-1 for Buchanan against Durham. Lindsay moved on the second with one out after the wild pitch. That ball was way too high. Nieto giving Durham the sign. Looks back at second and Lindsay. 3-1. Breaking pitch is high for ball four, and that wild pitch didn't matter at the end, as runners will now be on first and second. And head coach Justin Jennings will now go out there to talk to Durham and his infielders. Still got the one out. Not the end of the world. A ground ball could potentially get you out of the inning. And it looks like head coach Justin Jennings possibly pointing something about his mechanics. He does seem a bit short on that stride. He's been working from the stretch tonight. And the mound visit is over. While we still have the pause in the action, let's thank some more of our wonderful sponsors. Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, because everyone deserves to be remembered. And Texpress Urgent Care, quality health care and unmatched customer service. Mark Raquina now steps in. Last time up walking, reaching second later on a pass ball. Durham trying to work his way out of the jam once again. Fastball is high and away for ball one. Durham looking in on Noah Nieto, the freshman. Time is called. Kenya steps in. It's 1 out currently. Runners on first and second. It's 1-0. Pitch is just too high once again. It's ball 2. Durham's just having trouble. He's been going too far north. Has to try to go down south on his pitches. Still nothing. 2-0. Finally locates the strike zone. That time it's now 2-1. And that's got to be a relief for Durham. Once you find that strike zone, you start to feel it, get some confidence. Better late than never, but with this jam, Durham has to find a way to work out of it once again. Durham steps off the rubber. And a runner on second is Lindsay. Runner on first is Buchanan. Both reaching on walks. Durham looks back. 2-1. Swing and a miss. Ricania went fishing, didn't catch anything. Count evens up to 2-2. Big spot here for Durham to get the second out of the top of the third. Readies. Looks back at Lindsay at second. Time is called. This is the very important part of the ball game, probably the most important part so far. Durham had to work his way out of a 2 runners on base jam with runners on second and third. 2-2. Swing and a miss. Got him on the breaking stuff, and that's out number 2.
Second baseman, number 8.
Charlie Deaton now steps in. Durham now has 1 more out to get out of this. Infield relaying signs. Ground ball could do it at either first, second, or third. Wind sort of dying down, but the temperature's still plummeting. Durham looking back at second at Lindsay. First pitch. Curveball in there for a called strike on the outside part of the plate. 0-1. Nieto relaying the signs to Durham. With runners on first and second, 0-1. Swing and a miss. That breaking stuff is working all of a sudden for Durham as he's ditching the fastball for now, 0-2. That's 3 straight breaking balls now for Durham against Deaton. Deaton did strike out his last time up back in that first inning. 0-2, 2 outs. The pitch. Gets past Nieto as both runners were going. Lindsay will go to third. Buchanan will go to second. The runners were going anyway. So it should go down as a double steal. Runners on second and third. 2 outs. 1 and 2. Pitch. Swing and a miss. Fastball blown right by him. And that'll do it for the Lufkin Panthers. They get no runs on, no hits, no errors committed. 2 runners left on base. Durham works his way out of another jam, and that will do it for the Panthers once again at the top of the third. Bottom of the third coming up next here on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network. This is KSAM Sports.
Plumbing Incorporated in Huntsville is a proud supporter of Hornet softball and baseball. Family owned and operated since 2000, Affordable Plumbing serves the plumbing needs of Huntsville, New Waverly, Trinity, and other surrounding areas. The company is backed by years and years of experience and strives to support the community in a courteous and professional manner for all your plumbing needs. Call them at 936-291-7886. Again, that's Affordable Plumbing at 936-291-7886. Sting 'em, Hornets!
Back here at Cape Bar Rossfield, Huntsville Hornets about to get going for the bottom of the third. Durham once again working his way out of a jam with runners on second and third with 2 outs. Carlos Zimmerman tuning in from Santa Clara, California, Sting 'em Hornets. It's windy here too, man. I hear you, Carlos. As y'all know, Carlos Zimmerman is up at Santa Clara, California to call Sam Houston Bearcat men's basketball tomorrow night, so be sure you tune in on 101.7 KSAM. Tip-off is scheduled for 8 p.m. Central Time. Pitch. Swing, that's a fly ball. Popped up on the first base side, and it's going to get dropped. Wow. Austin Taylor almost got fouled out on the first pitch, and the ball was dropped. So luckily for Austin, extends the at-bat. And that wind's picking up. Oh, 1. High for ball 1. One. Swing and a miss on the fastball blown right by Taylor on the low outside part of the plate. 1 and 2. One, 2. Swing and a miss. Fastball blown right by Taylor. Second time in a row. That's out number 1.
Now batting for the Hornets, the shortstop, number 6,
They'll go to Holden Langley, the starting shortstop tonight for the Hornets. Looking to get something going here. Pitch. Just a bit outside for ball 1. Grigson tried to frame it up nicely for the home plate umpire, but not falling for it. 1-0. Swing, that's a ground ball to short. And almost coughed up on the first is just in time. Cooper Knight almost coughed up the ball, but he was able to recover it and throw on the first for the second out. That'll turn the lineup right back over to Gage Doris, the leadoff hitter. High for ball 1. Doris's last time up, struck out. 1-0. Swing and a miss. Fastball getting blown right by the Hornets tonight. It's Hillis. It's working quickly again. 1-1. In there for a called strike on the outside part of the plate. Time is called by Doris as he's trying to mess up Hillis's rhythm. As Hillis is working quickly against Doris, Doris quickly steps back in. Wind up. The pitch. Foul tip swung on by Doris. Now do it for the Hornets as they go 1-2-3 for the second straight inning. As we now head to the top of the fourth inning, the Lufkin Panthers will have a chance now once again against Durham. Durham trying to work cleanly this time around. From the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, this is KSAM Sports.
Texpress Urgent Care Clinic in Huntsville would like to help keep your family and friends safe and prevent the spread of viruses. They're a walk-in clinic and offer quick, efficient flu and strep treatment. Texpress Urgent Care Clinic in Huntsville, located at 193 I-45 South. They offer a variety of procedures, open 7 days a week. Check their website at texpressurgentcare.com and visit them on Facebook. That's Texpress Urgent Care Clinic near Bahama Bucks and Buffalo Wild Wings in Huntsville.
Hello, I'm Greg Smith, and am proud to be the owner of Huntsville and Walker County's premier funeral home, Sam Houston Memorial. What makes us the premier funeral home? The reasons are simple. Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home has the premier facilities in the area, and our directors and staff are top of the line, offering premier care for you and your loved ones in their time of need. Locally owned and family managed for 2 decades, it's our family's honor to serve yours. Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, your hometown experts at celebrating life.
Back here in Huntsville, Texas, top of the fourth, about to get underway. It's still 0-0. Huntsville Hornets going up against the Lufkin Panthers. Pitch. Beautiful curveball in there for a called strike, 0-1. That Durham's really found that curveball. Been having trouble locating the fastball tonight, but Panthers can't touch that curveball. 0-1, that fastball is low below the knees. 1-1 rather. That wind is starting to pick up again. 1-2, though. I should probably invest in some paperweights. One, two. Just a bit low. Nieto tried to frame it up nicely, but it goes 2-2. Pitch. Swing. That's a golf shot to right field. Under it is Austin Taylor backing up a little bit, and he'll make the catch. One away for the Panthers.
Right fielder number 3, Keenan Bearden.
Keenan Bearden now steps in. Durham working quickly. Fastball is fouled off, 0-1. Bearden, his last time up, flew out the center, 0-1. Fastball bounces in the dirt in the other batter's box, 1-1. Swing, that's a ground ball. Langley handles it at short, throws on the first, just in time. Good play by Holden Langley, throwing on the first to Brian Parker Jr., and that is out number 2. Two quick outs here for Durham. He's now working against Grigson, the catcher, who last time out grounded out to third. First pitch is outside for ball 1. Durham sets readies. Pitch. Fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. Like Durham's now finally starting to find the zone, not just letting Lufkin trying to work against him. So far tonight, very weak contact besides that ground out to short last at bat. 1-1 pitch is lined straight back to Durham and now go to center field for a base hit past the diving Hunt. That is Lufkin's first hit of the night.
Left fielder number 11, Colby Kovar.
Time is called, and there is going to be a courtesy runner for the Lufkin Panthers. It looks like it'll be number 9, the senior catcher, right-handed pitcher, Cardin Jenkins. So runner is on first now, but there is 2 outs. Kovar steps in, struck out his last time up. First pitch, swing, that is popped up. It'll go foul behind the netting, over the crowd to the other field. 0-1. Runner on first. 0-1. Swing, that's a liner to center field. Molness is back on it, and he'll make the catch. Molness has had a busy night, and he ends the top of the 4th inning. We are halfway home here in Huntsville, Texas. Still 0-0, but Lufkin did get their first hit, but leave that runner stranded. Bottom of the 4th, about to get underway here in just a few moments. We'll step aside for a bit. When we come back, we'll have the bottom of the 4th. You're watching Huntsville Hornet Baseball here on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, powered by KSAM Sports.
Hi, I'm Reagan Cooksey, and I have a thought I want to share with you. Are you listening? There's a sweet spot in a baseball game. When a runner rounds third heading for home, there's a look of confidence on their face, a big smile as the runner heads for the plate. There'll be no sliding necessary for this one. No need to get down and dirty. The ball is over the fence, out of the park. It's a home run. Home is a given reward. All the runner has to do is cross the plate. Did you know you can live your life in such joy and anticipation? In life, you can hit a home run. You can live your life rounding third headed for home. The home run is knowing Jesus. If you do, he'll get you safely home. I'm Reagan Cooksey, pastor of Northside Baptist Church. Are you listening? Northside Baptist Church is a vibrant, growing body of believers located at 1207 FM 980 in Huntsville, Texas. Check us out at northside-baptist.org. Northside Baptist Church, going people in Christ to reach people for Christ.
Bottom of the 4th inning, Cooper Molness will lead off. Batten and Parker Jr. are due up as well. Cooper Molness, he's had a busy night in center field, but looking to get the Hornets going on the offensive end. Waiting on the pitch from Hillis. First pitch. Inside, he checked his swing. No check down the first, so it'll be ball 1. Swing, that's a fly ball. That'll go foul. Hit pretty good, though. Count evens up, though. 1-1. 1-1. Breaking pitch in there, just on the inside part of the plate for a strike. 1-2. Nice frame right there by Grigson. 1-2. Fastball just a bit outside. Good discipline by Molness. It's now 2-2. Hillis working quickly again. 2-2. Slider outside. Molness able to hold off of that one. Full count now. On deck is the left fielder in Jackson Batten. 3-2. Called strike 3 on the fastball. Low outside part of the plate. That is 1 out.
Now batting for the Hornets, the left fielder, number 1, Jackson.
Jackson Batten now steps in. Reached the base his last time up on an error by the third baseman. That was Deaton on the error. First pitch. Swing. Popped up. Deaton going in on it. Left fielder coming in as well. He won't make the catch as it drops. I'll put the count up to 0-1. While we have the pause in the action, just want to let y'all know, be sure to follow us on Twitter. Just search KSAM 1017. Just be sure to follow us on Twitter for the latest news around the community and for Huntsville and Sam Houston sports. Oh, 1. Shows bunt, gets it down, but it rolls foul to the Huntsville dugout down the third baseline, 0-2. We're at the bottom of the 4th. There is 1 out. Count is 0-2. Jackson Batten going up against Hillis, Lufkin's pitcher. Lufkin and Huntsville trying to get things going here. Swing, now go foul. Again, a good crowd here tonight on both sides, as it is the district home opener. Lufkin trying to get their first win of district. Huntsville trying to continue their success. 0-2. Called strike 3 on the inside part of the plate. Batten doesn't agree with the call. Out count now goes to 2.
Now batting for the Hornets, the first baseman, number 28, Brian Parker Jr.
Brian Parker Jr. First pitch. Outside for ball 1. Parker Jr. fouled out as that next pitch is outside for ball 2. Fouled out his last time up back in the first inning. It was Deaton making the play on it at third. 2-0 with 2 outs. Pitch. Swing. That's a ground ball to short. Throws it on the first. Almost a bit too high. But it is out number 3 here for the Hornets as they go 1, 2, and 3 once again. We now head to the top of the 5th inning now. Still nothing Hornets against the Lufkin Panthers. We're going to step aside for a bit. When we come back, we'll have the 5th inning. From the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, this is KSAM Sports.
Affordable Plumbing Incorporated in Huntsville is a proud supporter of Hornet softball and baseball. Family owned and operated since 2000, Affordable Plumbing serves the plumbing needs of Huntsville, New Waverly, Trinity, and other surrounding areas. The company is backed by years and years of experience and strives to support the community in a courteous and professional manner for all your plumbing needs. Call them at 936-291-7886. Again, that's Affordable Plumbing at 936-291-7886. Sting 'em, Hornets!
Hello, I'm Greg Smith, and am proud to be the owner of Huntsville and Walker County's premier funeral home, Sam Houston Memorial. What makes us the premier funeral home? The reasons are simple. Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home has the premier facilities in the area, and our directors and staff are top of the line, offering premier care for you and your loved ones in their time of need. Locally owned and family managed for 2 decades, it's our family's honor to serve yours. Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, your hometown experts at celebrating life.
5th inning about to get underway here in Huntsville, Texas, as first pitch from Durham is outside for ball 1. Pitch inside for ball 2. Nearly hit the batter in Austin Lindsay, the 9-hole hitter. Walked his last time up back in the 3rd inning. Durham, deep breath, 2-0. In there for a called strike, 2-1. 2-1. Just a bit low for ball 3. Good pitch by Durham. On deck is Cooper Knight for the Panthers. 3-1. Just a bit low, around the same location as the last pitch for ball 4, and Lindsey reaches on his second straight walk of the night.
First out, number 16, Cooper Knight.
Cooper Knight 0 for 2 on the night. Again, a runner on first with Lindsey, no outs. Pitch, shows bunt, gets it down, that rolls to Durham. He'll throw on to first, and that's high, and that rolls all the way to the outfield. Brian Parker trying to get in on it. Third base coach holds the runner at third in Lindsey. And all of a sudden, the Lufkin Panthers are in business. That'll be an error on Durham.
Designated hitter number 13, Chip Buchanan.
That allowed Lindsey to reach third and Knight on the second. Durham in his tightest spot of the night. Working against Buchanan rather. Pitch is fouled. Showing bunt, 0-1. Both teams now charged with an error each. Nieto relaying the signs to Durham. Pitch, curveball just inside for ball 1. Runners on second and third. No outs here at the top of the 5th. 1-1. Swing, that's a liner, now get down for a base hit. Lindsey comes in to score. Cooper Knight rounds third, and he'll score as well. And that's a 2 RBI single for Buchanan.
First baseman number 15, Mark Burkina.
Now send Burkina to the batter's box. He walked his last time out. Shows bunt again, now roll to Durham. Durham falls, throw on to first rather. He's not going to be made from Sanders. That'll be an infield single.
Second baseman number 8, Charlie Deaton.
Still 2-0 though, but there is no out so far at the top of the 5th. Durham trying to limit the damage with Charlie Deaton up, who's 0 for 2 tonight. Durham readies, looks back at second, pitch. Shows bunt again, now roll to Sanders on the third, throw on the first in time. Both runners will now advance a base, but Durham finally gets that first out of the top of the 5th.
The pitcher number 6, Caleb Hillis.
Peyton Hillis, starting pitcher for Lufkin, steps in. Flew out to right field his last time up. Pitch. Curveball in there for a strike. Count runs to 0-1. Durham can keep it here. Definitely gives his offense the chance to go out to get some runs across. Another curveball is high this time for ball 1. Durham looking in on signs from Nieto. 1-1 working quickly. Fastball blown right by Hillis. 1-2. One-two pitch from Durham. Swing, that's a soft fly ball. Hunt trying to get it. He'll make the catch. Runners will go back to their bases. Big second out.
Right fielder number 3, Keenan Bearden.
Bearden now steps in. Looking to add more damage. 0 for 2 on the night. Curveball's in there for a strike 0-1. Durham so far not deterred after giving up that 2 RBI single. Trying to keep it where it is. 0-1. Curveball again. Sanders, and that is going to be under the glove. 2 runners will now come across the plate to score. Throw on the second. In time. What a throw from left field by Batten. But not before 2 runs across the plate, and it's now 4-0 for the Lufkin Panthers. Huntsville Hornets now go to the bottom of the 5th with some work to do now after the Lufkin Panthers score 4 runs on a cup on 2 hits. 1 error committed by the Hornets. No one left on base. Step aside for a bit. When we come back, we'll have the bottom of the 5th. From the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, this is KSAM Sports.
Affordable Plumbing Incorporated in Huntsville is a proud supporter of Hornet softball and baseball. Family owned and operated since 2000, Affordable Plumbing serves the plumbing needs of Huntsville, New Waverly, Trinity, and other surrounding areas. The company is backed by years and years of experience and strives to support the community in a courteous and professional manner for all your plumbing needs. Call them at 936-291-7886. Again, that's Affordable Plumbing at 936-291-7886. Sting 'em, Hornets!
Texas, Hornets got some work to do on offense as they are down 4-0.
Leading off for the Hornets, third baseman,
Sanders,
2,
Hunt,
Collin,
and Durham
Sanders
are due up for the Hornets in this inning. Lufkin Panthers currently up 4-0 against the Hornets. Hillis is back out there to work again. Pitch is a ground ball past Deaton. Shortstop gets it. Throw on the first is not in time. That'll be an infield single for Collin Sanders, and that's the first hit of the ball game for the Hornets.
Now batting for the Hornets, the second baseman, number 9, Nolan Hunt.
Nolan Hunt now steps in, starting second baseman. Hornets trying to get some firepower going as they finally get their first hit of the ball game. Nolan Hunt steps in. Pickoff for the first is not in time. Sanders having a bit of a lead there. Pitch. Low for ball 1. It's going to be quite interesting to see how the Hornets attack Hillis now that they're down by 4 runs. Pitch. Swing. Foul. Sanders leading off at first after reaching on an infield single to lead off this inning. Time is called. As Hillis was throwing a pickoff move the first. 4-0, Lufkin up on Huntsville. Hunt in the batter's box, 1-1. Swing, that's a ground ball up the middle. Shortstop grabs it, steps on second for 1. Throws on to second, for first rather, for 2, for a 6-3 double play. That's Cooper Knight making the plays out there at short. And just like that, it is 2 outs for the Hornets. Hillis walking around the mound, sets himself back up, working against Durham, the starting pitcher, against starting pitcher. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Looked like a changeup that went very low. One. Slider is swung on and missed. 0-2. Swing, that's a fly ball to center field. Back on his center fielder, Bill going back, and now get down for a base hit as it rolls all the way to the wall. Durham is heading to second, and he'll hold up there. And that is a 2-out double for Luke Durham.
Now batting for the Hornets, the right fielder, number 8, Austin Taylor.
Austin Taylor now steps in. Durham will now come out for a courtesy runner. It will be number 5, Miles Howell. The senior outfielder. Center fielder in. Moss couldn't make the play on it. Pitch. Swing. Foul. Count is 0-1, 2 outs, bottom of the 5th. Hillis looking in. Taylor steps out, steps back in. Runner in scoring position in Miles Howell at second. Looks back. Looks back again, Hillis does. Time is called by Taylor. Taylor working against Hillis, 0-1. Slider outside, but called a strike, 0-2. Thought it was a ball for a second, but umpire calls it a strike. Taylor works. Swing, ground ball on the right side, fielded by the first baseman, underhands it to Hillis on the first for out number 3. Hornets able to get 2 hits, but after a double play, leaves 1 stranded, then Durham hits a double, gets stranded at second. That does it here for the Hornets at the bottom of the 5th. We now head to the top of the 6th. Hornets still got some work to do against the Lufkin Panthers. We'll be right back here in just a few moments for the top of the 6th for the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network. This is KSAM Sports.
Hi, I'm Reagan Cooksey, and I have a thought I want to share with you. Are you listening? There's a sweet spot in a baseball game when a runner rounds third heading for home. There's a look of confidence on their face, a big smile as the runner heads for the plate. There'll be no sliding necessary for this one. No need to get down and dirty. The ball is over the fence, out of the park. It's a home run. Home is a given reward. All the runner has to do is cross the plate. Did you know you can live your life in such joy and anticipation? In life, you can hit a home run. You can live your life rounding third headed for home. The home run is knowing Jesus. If you do, He'll get you safely home. I'm Reagan Cooksey, pastor of Northside Baptist Church. Are you listening? Northside Baptist Church is a vibrant, growing body of believers located at 1207 FM 980 in Huntsville, Texas. Check us out at northside-baptist.org. Northside Baptist Church, going people in Christ to reach people for Christ.
New pitcher for the Hornets would be Colton Gilbert, the sophomore right-handed pitcher. While we're waiting for the latest up-to-minute information on what's happening in the world of sports in Huntsville and Walker County, follow KSAM Sports on Facebook. You can find breaking news and information for the Huntsville Hornets, Sam Houston Bearcats, and much more on the page. KSAM Sports on Facebook, your home for Huntsville and Walker County sports.
Sixth inning, the catcher number 10, Jaden Grigson.
Grigson now steps into work against Gilbert. Durham goes 5 innings of 4-run ball. Pitch. Gilbert's first pitch to Grigson's in there for a strike, 0-1. Gilbert trying to keep the game where it is. The offense was starting to find some ground against Hillis in that last inning. 0-1. Outside. Gilbert readies from the stretch. 1-1. Curveball in there for a strike. 1-2. Grigson, 1 for 2 on the night. Hit a single his last time up back in the 4th inning. 1-2. Swing, foul. On that curveball, go foul. Grigson working against Gilbert. Gilbert get to his last outing in just a moment. 1-2. Swing and the curveball. That'll get down for a base hit in left field. Gets past Langley. Rolls all the way to left field to Batten, and it'll be a leadoff single.
Left fielder number 11, Colby Kovar.
Colby Kovar steps in, 0 for 2 on the night. But this time he has a runner on first in Grigson. Looks like it'll be a courtesy runner. Yes, it will be. It will once again be Carter Jenkins. Gilbert working with the runner first. Shows bunt. It'll go low on a curveball for ball 1. Folks, just want to remind you that KSAM Sports will be back out here at Cape Bar Ross Field where the Huntsville Hornets will take on Fulshear in a non-district game. Pre-game is at 2:15. First pitch is at 2:30. 1-0. High. Gilbert slightly looking at first at Jenkins. Short and bunt, pitch, lays it down, but it will roll to the backstop. On deck is the 9-hole hitter in Austin Lindsay. Gilbert looking in. Looks at first. Showing bunt again is Kovar. Pitch, swung on. That's going to go foul. Right over the Huntsville dugout. Count evens up at 2-2. Kovar taking his time to get back in the batter's box. He's going to show bunt once again. He's trying to lay down one, but he might pull back on this one. With the runner on first with 2 out. 2-2. Almost hit him for a full count. Again on deck is the 9-hole hitter in Austin Lindsay. Kovar, the lefty, working against Gilbert, the righty. Runner on first is Jenkins, the courtesy runner. 3-2. Swing, that's a hard liner. Taylor in on it. He makes the catch. Trying to throw on the first, and it won't be in time. Good read off the bat by Taylor, trying to throw on the first to Parker Jr. because Jenkins was a little too far off, but Jenkins able to get back just in time before the throw came in. Nine-hole hitter Austin Lindsay now steps in with one out. Pitch, runner goes in Jenkins. Nieta throws down, it won't be in time. And it is going to be batter's interference on Lindsay, so it will be the second out. Jenkins will go back to first.
First out, number 16, Cooper Knight.
So Cooper Knight, the leadoff hitter, now steps in. No argument from the coach, the coaching staff of Lufkin. It's now 2 outs just like that. Pitch, swing, foul, 0-1. You can swing on the pitch, but if you take your body forward across the plate as the catcher is throwing down to second, it will be ruled as interference, and the runner would go back to their previous base. Gilbert now working with the 0-1 pitch. Runner on first. Pitch. Jenkins goes. It was a hesitant steal, and he goes. So Jenkins reaches second with 2 outs. That pitch was also low, so the count evens up to 1-1. Time is called. Gilbert looking back at second at Jenkins, the courtesy runner. 1-1. Curveball almost dives back into the zone from the heavens. Count goes to 2-1. Lufkin 0-1 on the season, seeking their first district win. Huntsville 1-0, trying to avoid their first loss. 2-1. Swing, that's a fly ball to left field. Batten is in on it, though. He runs in, and he'll make the catch for the third out of the top of the sixth. No hits, 1 hit, no errors. 1 runner will be left on base for Lufkin. We head to the bottom of the sixth now from the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network. This is KSAM Sports.
Affordable Plumbing Incorporated in Huntsville is a proud supporter of Hornet softball and baseball. Family owned and operated since 2000, Affordable Plumbing serves the plumbing needs of Huntsville, New Waverly, Trinity, and other surrounding areas. The company is backed by years and years of experience and strives to support the community in a courteous and professional manner for all your plumbing needs. Call them at 936-291-7886. Again, that's Affordable Plumbing at 936-291-7886. Sting 'em, Hornets!
Back here on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network. Bottom of the sixth inning about to get underway. While we saw the positive action, let's thank some more of our wonderful sponsors. Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, because everyone deserves to be remembered. Texpress Urgent Care, quality health care and unmatched customer service. And Northside Baptist Church, growing people in Christ to reach people for Christ.
Leading off for the Hornets, the shortstop, number 6, Holden Langley.
Holden Langley, starting shortstop today for Huntsville. Hornets able to find some footing back in the 5th inning, as Hillis is back out there to work for Lufkin. Pitch, fastball runs inside for ball 1. Working quickly, 1-0. In there for a strike on the low outside corner. One on one. In there for a called strike. One, two. Slider is way too outside for ball two. That is, from my point of view, a really good slider. Really pretty pitch if it's on. 2-2. Fastball is called strike three on the outside part of the plate, and Langley sat down looking. Out number one for the Hornets as they're starting to run out of outs to work with. Gage Doris now steps in, trying to get something out of this one. He's 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts. Pitch. Curveball in there for a strike. Hillis working quickly again. Been a good strategy all night. 0-1. Swing, and that's a high chopper, but it goes foul off of Doris's foot. Count goes to 0-2. Hillis getting a new ball from the home plate umpire. Hillis now going back to the mound. It is 0-2 with one out in the bottom of the 6th inning. Pitch. Outside for ball one. Doris doing a good job of laying off of that one. One, two. Swing, ground ball, past the diamond first baseman for a base hit. Doris will now reach first on a one-out single. Ricania tried to dive for it, but couldn't stretch out enough.
Number 33,
Cooper Molness now stepping in. Struck out his last time up. Molness waiting on Hillis, is working on the first base side of the rubber. Pitch. Slider in there for a strike, 0-1. Hillis still working quickly. Throws a pick to first, not in time. Again, it's 4-0 Lufkin against Huntsville. 0-1. Swing. That's a liner to center field. Is it going to keep carrying? And it will be caught by the center fielder in Moss for out number 2. Good rip by Molness. The wind possibly just kept carrying it even further with that backspin.
Now batting for the Hornets, the left fielder, number 1, Jackson.
Jackson Batten will now step in. 0 for 2 on the night. Reached on an error and struck out. Pick, throw the first on time. Hornets running out of outs to work with. Pitch. Curveball high. Again, a runner on first is Gage Doris, as they'll throw a pick off to first, not in time once again. Doris reaching on a one-out single. Batten now trying to get something going here. Pitch. Foul tip to the catcher's mitt, 1-1. Wind starting to die down a little bit, but temperature's dipping. Even count at 1-1 with 2 outs. Pitch. And that is called strike on the outside part of the plate. 1-2. Pitch. Swing and a miss. And that is out number 3 as Hillis is fired up. And the Hornets get nothing going in the bottom of the 6th inning. Top of the 7th, about to get going here. We're going to step aside for a bit. When we come back, we'll have the final inning of this ball game. From the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, you're watching Huntsville Hornet Baseball here on KSAM Sports.
Texpress Urgent Care Clinic in Huntsville would like to help keep your family and friends safe and prevent the spread of viruses. They're a walk-in clinic and offer quick, efficient flu and strep treatment. Texpress Urgent Care Clinic in Huntsville, located at 193 I-45 South. They offer a variety of procedures, open 7 days a week. Check their website at texpressurgentcare.com and visit them on Facebook. That's Texpress Urgent Care Clinic near Bahama Bucks and Buffalo Wild Wings in Huntsville.
Hello, I'm Greg Smith, and am proud to be the owner of Huntsville and Walker County's premier funeral home, Sam Houston Memorial. What makes us the premier funeral home? The reasons are simple. Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home has the premier facilities in the area, and our directors and staff are top of the line, offering premier care for you and your loved ones in their time of need. Locally owned and family managed for 2 decades, it's our family's honor to serve yours. Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, your hometown experts at celebrating life.
Top of the 7th inning, about to get going here. Collin Gilbert back out there to work for his 2nd inning of work. Working from the stretch. Pitch. Fastball in there for a strike, 0-1. And Gilbert's last outing in district play went 1 2/3. Got the win in the comeback win against Porter. 0-1. Swing, high, fly ball to left field. And that is going to be a foul, just barely. That was a deep fly ball. Batten wasn't able to get to that one. But luckily it goes foul. Count runs to 0-2. Very long strike for Chip Buchanan. Buchanan broke it open back in the 5th inning when he hit a 2 RBI single. That scored the game's first 2 runs for Lufkin. 0-2. Outside for ball 1. Again, Gilbert trying to keep it where it is. It's 4-0 Lufkin. Not an impossible comeback, but Hornets only down to their final 3 outs. And that hits Buchanan on the head. Hit by pitch. Pretty sure there was no intention behind that. So runner will be on first now, but off the hit by pitch. Kenya now steps in. Kenya hit a single back in the 5th inning. It was a bunt as that pitch is in there in the zone. Gilbert trying to work out of this one. Pitch runs outside for ball 1. Again, the runner on first in Buchanan after getting hit by a pitch. Currently at the top of the 7th. It's 1-1 to Gilbert from Gilbert. Swing, ground ball, now get past Langley for a base hit. Buchanan will head to third. He was off and running. And that's why Langley was pulled off from his position. If he didn't get pulled off, that would have been a potential double play. But runners will be at the corners now with nobody out.
Second baseman, number 8, Charlie Deaton.
Charlie Deaton now steps in. Hit a sac bunt back in the 5th inning. that move the runners in scoring position. Pitch. Joe's bunt popped up. Gilbert under it. He'll make the catch. Out number 1. Pinch hitter now for the Lufkin Panthers. He'll be number 24, Jacob Webb. The senior plays first base. As there's some lineup configurations trying to get solved over there. And we're all good to go. Runners at the corners. Ricania at first. Buchanan at third. 1 out. Gilbert trying to keep it where it is. Pitch. In there for a called strike. Breaking ball on the outside part of the plate. 0-1. Webb, the lefty, waiting on the righty. Gilbert. Pitch. Swing. Foul to the netting. 0-2. Ground ball to Hunter Langley. Potentially gets Gilbert out of the inning. But don't want to get too greedy. Just got to get that out. 0-2. Swing and a miss. Curveball swung on and miss by Webb.
Right fielder number 3,
Second out.
Keenan Bearden.
Bearden in now. Pitch. Inside, high and in for ball 1. Gilbert, the sophomore, newcomer this year for varsity. Trying to stay composed out there. 1-0. Curveball is in there for a strike this time around, 1-1. Gilbert readies. 1-1. Curveball in there for a strike again around that same spot. Count runs 1-2. Gilbert's 1 strike away from getting out of this jam. The sophomore working from about the first base side of the rubber. Readies, working from the stretch. 1-2. Swing, ground ball to Sanders on the third. Throws on the first in time for the third out, and Gilbert works out of the jam. Now send it to the bottom of the 7th inning. Huntsville Hornets down 4-0. They got 3 outs to work with. We'll be right back in just a few moments. Bottom of the 7th inning coming your way. From the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, this is KSAM Sports. We'll be back in just a few moments.
Hi, I'm Reagan Cooksey, and I have a thought I want to share with you. Are you listening? There's a sweet spot in a baseball game when a runner rounds third heading for home. There's a look of confidence on their face, a big smile as the runner heads for the plate. There'll be no sliding necessary for this one. No need to get down and dirty. The ball is over the fence, out of the park. It's a home run. Home is a given reward. All the runner has to do is cross the plate. Did you know you can live your life in such joy and anticipation? In life, you can hit a home run. You can live your life rounding third headed for home. The home run is knowing Jesus. If you do, He'll get you safely home. I'm Reagan Cooksey, pastor of Northside Baptist Church. Are you listening? Northside Baptist Church is a vibrant, growing body of believers located at 1207 FM 980 in Huntsville, Texas. Check us out at northside-baptist.org. Northside Baptist Church, going people in Christ to reach people for Christ.
Four, 5, and 6 hitters due up for the Huntsville Hornets, down to their final 3 outs here at the bottom of the 7th. 4-0, Lufkin up on Huntsville. Brian Parker Jr. steps in. Pitch, swing, foul to the netting. Now, Huntsville were in this position before. As 0-1 pitch comes in, called strike. Well, Huntsville were in this position last week against Porter. They're down 1-0. Pitch. Curveball bounces in the dirt. 0-2. Huntsville were actually down to their final 2 outs, able to work something together. Down to their final out, they were able to tie it and score the game-winning run. 1-2. Foul tip to the Grigson's mitt, and that is 1 away.
Now back for the Hornets, the third
Collin
baseman,
Sanders
number 2,
steps in.
Collin Sanders.
As the Hornets are down to their final 2 outs. Pitch from Hillis, inside for ball 1. Hillis still working quickly, 1-0. Half fastball nearly hits Sanders as it goes to the backstop. Count runs to 2-0. Sanders trying to find any way to get on base by any means. Hillis takes a deep breath. 2-0. Outside for ball 3 in the other batter's box. Hunt waits on deck. 3-0. In there for a called strike. Was going to take that all the way. 3-1. Swing and a miss. Count runs full. Sanders working in that bat here against Hillis. 3-2. Swing, fly ball to right center field. In on is the center fielder, and he'll make the catch for the 2nd out. That's Moss making the play once again, and the Hornets are down to their final out.
Second baseman, number 9, Nolan Hunt.
Nolan Hunt will now step in as the Hornets' final hope. Hunt, the righty, working against Hillis. Pitch. Outside for ball 1. Swing, foul, nearly over the netting. Count evens up to 1-1. Nolan Hunt yet to reach base tonight. 1-1. Swing, ground ball, hard hit. Sliding on his knee is the second baseman. Throws on the first for the 3rd and final out, and that is the ball game. Lindsey making the sliding grab on his knees, and that will do it. Huntsville Hornets go down tonight 4-0 against the Lufkin Panthers. They go to 1-1. Lufkin goes 1-1. Don't go away, folks. We still got the pregame show coming your way here on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network. This is KSAM Sports. Be back in just a few moments.
Hello, I'm Greg Smith, and am proud to be the owner of Huntsville and Walker County's premier funeral home, Sam Houston Memorial. What makes us the premier funeral home? The reasons are simple. Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home has the premier facilities in the area, and our directors and staff are top of the line, offering premier care for you and your loved ones in their time of need. Locally owned and family managed for 2 decades, it's our family's honor to serve yours. Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, your hometown experts at celebrating life.
Affordable Plumbing Incorporated in Huntsville is a proud supporter of Hornets softball and baseball. Family owned and operated since 2000, Affordable Plumbing serves the plumbing needs of Huntsville, New Waverly, Trinity, and other surrounding areas. The company is backed by years and years of experience and strives to support the community in a courteous and professional manner for all your plumbing needs. Call them at 936-291-7886. Again, that's Affordable Plumbing at 936-291-7886. Sting 'em, Hornets!
Texpress Urgent Care Clinic in Huntsville would like to help keep your family and friends safe and prevent the spread of viruses. They're a walk-in clinic and offer quick, efficient flu and strep treatment. Texpress Urgent Care Clinic in Huntsville, located at 193 I-45 South. They offer a variety of procedures, open 7 days a week. Check their website at texpressurgentcare.com and visit them on Facebook. That's Texpress Urgent Care Clinic near Bahama Bucks and Buffalo Wild Wings in Huntsville.
Hi, I'm Reagan Cooksey, and I have a thought I want to share with you. Are you listening? There's a sweet spot in a baseball game when a runner rounds third heading for home. There's a look of confidence on their face, a big smile as the runner heads for the plate. There'll be no sliding necessary for this one. No need to get down and dirty. The ball is over the fence, out of the park. It's a home run. Home is a given reward. All the runner has to do is cross the plate. Did you know you can live your life in such joy and anticipation? In life, you can hit a home run. You can live your life rounding third headed for home. The home run is knowing Jesus. If you do, He'll get you safely home. I'm Reagan Cooksey, pastor of Northside Baptist Church. Are you listening? Northside Baptist Church is a vibrant, growing body of believers located at 1207 FM 980 in Huntsville, Texas. Check us out at northside-baptist.org. Northside Baptist Church, going people in Christ to reach people for Christ.
From the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, powered by KSAM Sports, this is the Hornets Baseball post-game wrap-up with stats and analysis of tonight's game. Let's return to the field with Collin, Neill, B.J. McMichael, and head coach Justin Jennings.
Welcome back to the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, powered by KSAM Sports. Huntsville Hornets go down 4-0 tonight against the Lufkin Panthers, suffering their first loss in Division 5A Region 2 District 16 play. They go to 1-1. Lufkin goes 1-1 on their end as they grab their first win of the district season. Hornets just didn't have it tonight. They were able to string together a couple hits, a couple walks, string together a nice inning or two. But unfortunately, Caleb Hillis had it tonight. He's your winning pitcher. He goes a complete game shutout, allowing 4 hits and a couple of walks. As, again, the Huntsville Hornets go down tonight 4-0. Luke Durham is your losing pitcher on the night. And we won't be able to get to head coach Justin Jennings. What was me being the lone soldier tonight? Thank you to everyone that tuned in on tonight. It's going to be a quick one as we do have to get on and get up out of here really quickly. It is cold too, and again though, final score 4-0. Huntsville going down against the Lufkin Panthers. Folks, be sure you tune in on Thursday afternoon at 2:30 p.m. It will be the Huntsville Hornets back here at Cape Bar Ross Field here in Huntsville, Texas, as they'll face off against the Fulshear Tigers. Going to be a couple days off for the Huntsville Hornets. It's going to be interesting to see who will be starting this Thursday, as Durham has been starting all district play. Let's see how it goes. Folks, just wanted to remind you that this broadcast was from the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, powered by KSAM Sports. Thanks to one of our wonderful sponsors, Affordable Plumbing, Northside Baptist Church, Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, and Texpress Urgent Care. For the latest up-to-the-minute information on what's happening in the world of sports in Huntsville and Walker County, follow KSAM Sports on Facebook. You can find breaking news and information for the Huntsville Hornets, Sam Houston Bearcats, and much more on the page, KSAM Sports on Facebook, your home for Huntsville and Walker County sports. Also, be sure to follow us on Twitter. Just search KSAM1017.com. And if you want to buy tickets, come out here and support your Huntsville Hornets in any ball game or for a schedule information for all Huntsville High School sports and more. Be sure to visit HornetNation.org for details. That'll do it for me, Collin Neill. Alongside nobody else, unfortunately. Couldn't have BJ Michael, but let's hope we have BJ back out here next Thursday as the Hornets will be taking on, once again, the Fulshear Tigers. Pregame at 2:15, first pitch at 2:30. Thank you for everyone that tuned in. Collin Neill signing off. Have a good rest of your evening. Stay warm. It is starting to get cold once again here in Huntsville, Texas. God bless, and we will see you next time on Thursday. Final score, Lufkin Panthers 4, Huntsville Hornets nothing. Thank you once again. Have a blessed night. And as always, sting 'em Hornets. We'll see you next time.
Affordable Plumbing Incorporated in Huntsville is a proud supporter of Hornets softball and baseball. Family owned and operated since 2000, Affordable Plumbing serves the plumbing needs of Huntsville, New Waverly, Trinity, and other surrounding areas. The company is backed by years and years of experience and strives to support the community in a courteous and professional manner for all your plumbing needs. Call them at 936-291-7886. Again, that's Affordable Plumbing at 936-291-7886. Sting 'em, Hornets!
Hello, I'm Greg Smith, and am proud to be the owner of Huntsville and Walker County's premier funeral home, Sam Houston Memorial. What makes us the premier funeral home? The reasons are simple. Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home has the premier facilities in the area, and our directors and staff are top of the line, offering premier care for you and your loved ones in their time of need. Locally owned and family managed for 2 decades, it's our family's honor to serve yours. Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, your hometown experts at celebrating life.
Hi, I'm Reagan Cooksey, and I have a thought I want to share with you. Are you listening? There's a sweet spot in a baseball game when a runner rounds third heading for home. There's a look of confidence on their face, a big smile as the runner heads for the plate. There'll be no sliding necessary for this one. No need to get down and dirty. The ball is over the fence, out of the park. It's a home run. Home is a given reward. All the runner has to do is cross the plate. Did you know you can live your life in such joy and anticipation? In life, you can hit a home run. You can live your life rounding third headed for home. The home run is knowing Jesus. If you do, He'll get you safely home. I'm Reagan Cooksey, pastor of Northside Baptist Church. Are you listening? Northside Baptist Church is a vibrant, growing body of believers located at 1207 FM 980 in Huntsville, Texas. Check us out at northside-baptist.org. Northside Baptist Church, going people in Christ to reach people for Christ.
Texpress Urgent Care Clinic in Huntsville would like to help keep your family and friends safe and prevent the spread of viruses. They're a walk-in clinic and offer quick, efficient flu and strep treatment. Texpress Urgent Care Clinic in Huntsville, located at 193 I-45 South. They offer a variety of procedures, open 7 days a week. Check their website at texpressurgentcare.com and visit them on Facebook. That's Texpress Urgent Care Clinic near Bahama Bucks and Buffalo Wild Wings in Huntsville.
This has been a presentation of Huntsville Hornet Baseball on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network. No portion of this broadcast may be reused or retransmitted in any form without the expressed written consent of Huntsville High School Athletics, our broadcast partners, or 101.7 KSAM. On behalf of Collin, Neill, and BJ McMichael and our sponsors, thank you for watching and good night. We are the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network. Sting 'em, Hornets!